Listerine. Hell, do
'Cause
you
you got a demon
do
in
you
there.
enjoy self-flagellation? Beat your beat your microbiome to a pulp
Totally.
with brown Listerine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're dealing with a pH, an acidic environment, anaerobic environment. And on top of it, so again, this multiple touch. Once you start chemicalizing things and not obeying nature, you then that acidity changes. So once that die-off happens from the microflora, that acidity changes. And so now it becomes more acidic. After about 5.5 pH, now it literally, the second wave of that is it's eating your enamel. And not to mention the overuse of it, just destroy it. All of these little things that aren't so little. Think about over 20 years, 25, like all that stuff. You can't survive. It's like a forest fire coming through and wiping out the ecosystem all
Yeah.
the time. It's every time you swish with that stuff.
You know what's hitting me right now is the fact that the digestive process really does start in the mouth.
Yeah.
And so you're encoding your food with your DNA and RNA. You're encoding your food with your own enzymes that your body's producing, getting that food familiar with your system. Could our devastation of our oral microbiome be leading to autoimmune issues and all these digestive distress issues that are, again, skyrocketing today as well? But we don't attribute it to things like this. And it likely definitely plays a large part.
It has to. Like, again, you know this, every zone in your body is a different zone. It's a different thriving ecosystem. It's got its own balances, acids, alkalines, all of these stuff. So is your mouth. So you're bringing in acidic thing every day, multiple times a day, and you've changed the environment. Now those amylase enzymes, not to mention you've already killed the bacteria, but now the amylase that you need for carbohydrates to start that process is no longer there. It can't thrive. It can't do its job. And so we're just playing with we're throwing things at it. Just our whole, the whole American view of health is so flipped. Like it's literally almost the opposite of what you should be doing. And so,
Right.
you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so that's where I'm like, yeah, of course I like good breath, but let's just make sure that you're eating well. And, eucalyptus is still great. Peppermint, still great. Clean up your diet, eat, chew on some mint leaves. I mean, there's a million different things that you can do to not, expose yourself to harm.
Instead, we reach for that brown Listerine. I forgot about the brown Listerine, man. Like, of course, I know the more cool mint type, but that brown Listerine changed my life. All right, it made me feel like. Have you seen the preview for M. Night Shyamalan's newest movie? It's like where people go to an island and they get old really fast.
No, I haven't
Like
seen
it, I felt like that. Like I felt like I started to decay,
Yeah.
And I just thought of another slogan because I think it came out in like 1879 from listening to your Fatal Convenience on it. Do you fancy capital punishment? Don't give them the chair. Give them brown Listerine. Executing people's microbiome since 1879.